Hey, and welcome to today's episode of Make It Your Own Design Academy. My name is Cynthia Kita, and I'm your brand strategist, designer, and educator here at the Design Pharmacy. And in today's episode, we're going to go over the brand gratitude cover that I designed for Brand Scoop magazine with all of the Code Black Friday amazingness. We didn't get to go over our last edition, so I hope you guys didn't miss out on that. It is available before the December edition comes out, so make sure you go check it out. As you can see it on my screen, the theme was brand gratitude, and I'll go ahead and show you the cover page and everything, but you'll see brand gratitude here. You can check out all of the articles in this edition. And then if you just want to get like a clear overview of what everything is going to be about or what everything is about, then you can go ahead and check out the cover edition article. So as you can see here, we're turning appreciation into brand strategy. And the November edition was all about honoring the people who choose to spend their time and their dollars with our brands, our clients, customers, community members, supporters, everyone. And we are teaching you how to use gratitude as a tool to strengthen your connections, to increase loyalty, and to elevate the way that your brand shows up. So what you can expect in this particular edition is practical guidance for genuine appreciation, client spotlights that double as social proof, gratitude inspired offer development, community building through appreciation, and of course some brand prescriptions along with creative implementation prompts. So this edition is not just about you guys saying thank you, but it's more so about using gratitude as a growth engine, one that humanizes your brand, which is what we're all about here at the Design Pharmacy. It's all about personifying your brand so you can deepen your relationships and turn every one of your touch points into a moment of connection. So I hope you guys are ready to dive into this edition if you haven't done so already. And I'm going to head over to Canva, trusty Canva, to show you guys how we got that cover design. So, fall is all about warmth, comfort foods, being by the fireside, just enjoyment. It's a season of enjoyment for me specifically, because I was born in the fall and my birthday was actually on Thanksgiving this year, which was real cool and fun. It hasn't happened in a really long time. So I was definitely excited to have my birthday on Thanksgiving this year. And so I wanted to create an image where we had one of our design pharmacists sitting in a large, comfy chair, seated in front of a fireplace, reading a love letter or a gratitude letter, because the theme was gratitude for November. And so I thought of the image of someone sitting in a big chair and knitting and all of those things that you do with your time when you just want to relax, And so I thought of having the card have a yarn made heart, like the shape of a heart, but made out of yarn. And then the yarn falling by the side and into a big pile of just a bunch of yarn. So I'm going to open up what the prompt was. So I wanted to create an image of a warm scenery of a woman sitting in a large orange chair facing a lit up fireplace. So I actually wanted the designer pharmacist to be facing the fireplace and not necessarily for the fireplace to be behind them. And so they're wearing our signature outfit, and then she's African American with long straight hair, wearing the rounded glasses, our signature style there, seated in that large chair holding a blank greeting card. I did a blank greeting card because with a lot of these AI images, sometimes the lettering is like in a different language, or it just comes out weird, or it repeats words, and I didn't want to deal with any of that. I just wanted it to be plain. And so inside of the greeting card is a red heart-shaped ball of yarn, and the yarn, I even spelled it wrong. I'm supposed to say yarn. The yarn is long and touches the floor in a stylized fashion. So that's what the prompt was. And so this is what I initially got. And there wasn't, well, there is something wrong with this. Is not a heart shape. But again, like I had mentioned to you guys, I wanted the reader or the design pharmacist to face the fire, and I wanted the heart shape to be on the inside. So there was a certain perspective that I wanted, and I was trying my best to explain that. And so I started tweaking the prompt a bit more and more and more and more. And then when I did, this is what I got. Someone, like a very warped image. So I would have wanted the car to be in front of the person, and this was just all messed up, y'all. Just all messed up, because it's like the couch is in the front and it's behind it as well. And then the same with this. So I could probably use aspects of each of these photos somewhere at some point, but this was not what I was looking for. So I kept trying again and again and again. And so as you can see, I'm not really getting them to face the fire for some reason. So I kept trying. I liked this photo because it did show like a little bit of a perspective shot, but I just wanted it to be, I really wish I could just take her and rotate her so that she's facing the fire and that we could see like the side of her, but while she's facing the fire. That's what I really wanted. So kept trying, and this image here was kind of one where she was more tilted to the side. Even though the chair wasn't facing the fire, I just felt like maybe I could just work with this one and kind of leave it at that. And thinking about it now, I probably could have just worked with this one too, because I really liked it. But the issue here is that she was not wearing the white button-up shirt, which I believe I forgot to mention in these prompts as well, so that was my mistake. But also with Canva, I could have just gone down here and added in that detail for them to change it for me. But I guess at the time I didn't think about that, and that's okay. So I ended up going with this young lady here, and I didn't like that the yarn was just in her lap, so I decided to get rid of the yarn idea and just do a heart on the card to show love and gratitude to the audience. That was the purpose of the entire image anyway. And so I went ahead and I pulled it over into a project. And again, the title of the edition is Brand Gratitude, Gratitude Service and Celebrating Your Audience. And then talking about reflecting on your brand journey thus far, November 2025. And what I do here is, with all the images that I create and all the covers, I want to make sure that the focal point, the individual in the photo, is in front of the logo at all times, because I don't want the logo covering their face. And so people know that it's Brand Scoop Magazine. In this case, I didn't really have to do that because her face was lower than the logo. But I use Magic Grab. If you go to, let me get back to here. So if you click on a photo, click edit, and you go to Magic Grab, it allows you to pull something out of a photo and bring it in front of it. And so it keeps the essence of what the photo typically looks like, but then it brings that focal point to the front, or you can move to the back, wherever you want to put it. And so that's typically what I use to get the focal point in front of the logo. And so that's what I did for Brand Gratitude November 2025 edition. And I hope you guys go ahead and visit brandscoopmag.com in order to read the entire edition. Let me see, we have 6 posts, and then your brand prescription pad, and then your cover breakdown, which is in every single edition that we have. And so if you missed any other editions, you could go ahead and visit the edition cover section, and you could catch up on whatever else you may have missed in the past. I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown that we had, and I hope you go ahead and check it out before the December 2025 edition comes out. And It's amazing because the December 2025 edition will mark us having Brand Scoop almost for a year, because that will be the 12th edition. Technically we put out 2 editions in January, but we've put out an edition every single month this year. For the first time, we decided to do this, and we are just so excited that we had the opportunity to do so and to share so much brand knowledge with you guys. And so please feel free to share it with your friends, have them subscribe. It's free. If they would like to donate to the magazine, they could obviously do that as well, but there's no current obligation at the time of this recording. And so I hope you guys will go ahead and take advantage of that and really fill up your brand tanks so that you guys can really get all the knowledge and the tips that you need to personify your brand. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.